morning. We have a little bit of humidity today, so this heat is oppressive, let me tell you. So probably not going to be a real long walk here, but we'll get Meg a little bit of a walk. She's a dog, she likes to walk. Don't know if you caught any of my shorts yesterday, but I picked some really nice garlic from our garden. And they say you're supposed to take the scapes off the garlic to get bigger heads, but I didn't do that. And I actually did get a mixture of large heads of garlic and small heads of garlic. The real bonus here is the top of those scapes actually make seeds to grow new garlic. I put a whole bunch of scapes back into my garden bed. And I didn't pick all of the garlic because so far we don't have any squash bugs. And I observed last year that until I picked all the garlic, we didn't have squash bugs. So I'm actually using those as a form of pesticide. Now it doesn't repel spider mites, unfortunately. If anybody knows anything that does, please let me know. But it definitely keeps those squash bugs at bay. Let me tell you, that's a blessing because those things are really gross. My husband actually caught 100 of those last year, right after I picked all the garlic. So if you also have squash bug problems, garlic and onions are your best friend. That and the allium family actually really helps other plants to grow better. And I don't know if it's just because they have less pest or if it actually, the roots emit something as a companion plant that makes them grow better. I know that onion skins have a lot of potassium in them. So maybe that's something that contributes. Whew, it's beautiful as usual, but it is hot. And the scary thing about that is it's only June. June's not our hottest month. So it's going to be quite the summer here. But I'll take this over 60 below any day. We're not giving up. Spent quite a bit of time outside yesterday working with our garden, making sure stuff had enough water, just checking it. So far, so good. In the garden beds, there actually isn't a whole lot. It's mostly the fruit trees. We do have a lot of celery, and that is on my large list of stuff to work with. But I'm telling you, this celery actually seems to be pretty heat tolerant. It does have some sections going to seed, but the rest of the celery is still growing. I try to go out there and cut out the stalk part that is going to seed, and then I put that in my smoothie, right? So it's going to use. What I'd really like to do is take some of that celery. Oh, I'm seeing some comments here. Good morning. Hi, Ash. Oh, thank you. Love from India. She is on a leash. That's funny. What time is it here? It's a little after 7 a.m. A cute cat. You got a sense of humor. Hi, Simone. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I think I'm still going to try to put some more cucumber and squash seeds out. One of my beds doesn't have a lot in it, and I think those things will grow. The melons and the squash, those kind of things, cucumbers, they all seem to. Hey, Southern Illinois Agility Dog School, greetings. Shivam, am I saying that right? Shivam, hi. I've never eaten dog either. Who said anything about eating dog? Oh my goodness. I think when Meg went for a big run yesterday, she thought somebody was trying to eat her. She got really scared. The door was open. My husband had some people helping him with a tile saw because a couple of our tiles needed to be repaired. And she took herself for a walk, and that was going fine until they started chasing her. They wanted to catch her. And Meg wasn't having any of that. And she said, my mommy isn't here. They're trying to catch me. I'm leaving. Thankfully, I was able to get her back, though, because, oh, what kind of dog is she? Oh, Caribou. I don't even know where that is. Greetings. She is half Siberian Husky and half American Staffordshire Shire Terrier. And I only know that because we got her from a shelter and they said she was part shepherd. And I'm like, that is not part shepherd. So I had a DNA test done. And yeah, she likes to dig. I had a DNA test done and she's not part shepherd. So it's an interesting breed mix. And initially I thought, somebody got loose. But if you read about that breed of dog, it's actually intentional. They do that to get a smaller dog. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ron, for telling me where Caribou is. Greetings. Thanks for joining us this morning. We enjoy our walk in the morning. But yeah, I think I'm going to still try a little bit with the cucumbers, the melons, and the squash, since those things love heat and they love the amount of daylight we're getting. I love dogs too. They are such great companions. And I tell you, little Miss Meg, as timid as she might seem, she really does look out for me. Something I've been doing in my pots, basically the pots where I pulled the carrots, my little baby carrots, those are where I'm going to put the squash and the cucumber at. And I've been adding to the soil, mending the soil using what's coming out of the electric composter. So I have both the compost bins going outside where I've been putting the clippings from the garden in, and then I also have an electric composter. And that's kind of cool because I can, one, have less garbage coming out of my kitchen. Oh, hi. I see a lot of happiness there, Alyssa. Thank you. Thanks for joining us this morning. Good morning. I love that. I don't even know how you do that, but that's cool. So I have the big compost bins outside, and so I put as much in there as I can, and I keep adding to it as it compacts. And yesterday I added a little water to it because obviously it's hot out here. There's no water. And then I also have the compost machine inside, and I use that for kitchen scraps when my other compost bins are full, or if I want to get some fast compost to amend the dirt. So that's what I'm doing out there in the garden bed. Hi, welcome. The temperature of the holy fire in Jerusalem is 110 degrees Fahrenheit, 43 Celsius. Oh, that's April 19, 2025? Okay, so what is it right now? Yeah, I think we're gonna hit at least 109 today. It's not there yet. Me and Meg wouldn't be out here, trust me. In fact, we won't be out here long at all because with the little bit of humidity we're getting, I guess monsoon season is coming soon, and I guess New Mexico has had quite a bit of flooding. We haven't had any of that rain yet, but it'll get here eventually. And the area we're living in is pretty safe. There's drainage systems. This whole washout here connects to a drainage system, so the city releases water here that they don't use, but also water coming off the mountain will come down through this too. And if it really rains, it's a lot like a river briefly. Oh, okay, well that's interesting. I'm gonna have to read about that. Thank you so much for sharing that. April 19, 2025. Yeah, so we look forward. I don't want to be driving if we get that hard rain. I actually would pull over if that happened and just wait it out, but we look forward to getting some rain. And I tell you, it sure is great for the fruit trees, that good soaking. 69 in Caribou with heavy rain. So you're getting, or 60, wow. Yeah, some of the places are colder this year and we're hotter this year. My daughter is in Fairbanks, Alaska, and it was 74 last week when I was there, and she was actually hot. You can tell that she grew up in a cold climate, and I was like borrowing her sweatpants, but they had a late start to their summer, and usually when that happens, you have an early beginning to your winter. So they're out there enjoying the midnight sun today, let me tell you. You got to soak that up and store it up. Store it up for that long winter that you have to get through. I don't miss that darkness, that's for sure. But I tell you, it's so beautiful there in the summer. Sometimes you think summer's never going to end, right? Well, I appreciate y'all joining us today. I just love these big trees. Thanks for joining us on our walk. I hope you have a blessed day, and thanks for all the interaction this morning. I enjoyed that. Thank you. Oh, okay, so Ron, you did have some temperatures over 90. Oh, but you were in, okay, temperatures over 90. All right, I guess the rain really does bring the temperatures down. It cools it off here a little bit too. Well, have a blessed day, everybody. Thanks for watching.